Chris here, coming to you from my home apartment here in Perth, Western Australia, just enjoying a coffee on my balcony, overlooking the beautiful views of the Swan River over there. As you can see, that's Perth City in the background. Quite a small city, but I love my hometown, and the whole point of me actually shooting this video is I wanted to talk about a concept that once I understood and put it into practice, then I created a lot more wealth in my life. And it's something that I like to call the law of affection. And when I say the law of affection, all I mean is that everyone gets paid exactly what they're worth to society. So when I was a former truck driver, I was earning $33 an hour, which meant I took around $400 a day because I was doing 12-hour shifts, and for the year I was worth $80,000 a year. I was only worth $80,000 a year because I could easily be replaced by someone who could learn how to drive these trucks, and they could pay them $80,000 a year. Gerard, as a graduate accountant, he was getting paid $50,000 a year because that's what his value to society is. If you work at McDonald's and you're on minimum wage, I think minimum wage here is like 18 bucks an hour, that's your value to society because you can easily be replaced. A lot of people are being replaced by new technology. If you've ever been into McDonald's these days, they've got the big computer screens where you don't even need staff at the front counter. You can easily just put your order in and it comes up. So how do you create a lot more wealth in your life? Most people think that, you know, they've got to increase their intrinsic value. What I mean by that is they go to university, they think that because they get a degree, they're going to get paid a lot more. Because people with degrees, yes, they do usually get paid more than people without degrees. And most people think that to get wealthy, they need to go back to university, get more degrees to increase their value. And that is a way that you can increase your value. But the best way to actually create a lot more wealth in your life is just simply affecting more people. It's the law of affection. And when I say the law of affection, a law is something that happens 100% of the time. So if I was to jump off that balcony, the law of gravity says I'm going to fall to my death. Hopefully I wouldn't die, but I'm not going to jump off that balcony. It's a law. It happens 100% of the time. The law of attraction, I love it. I'm a big fan of it. I listen to Bob Proctor every single day, but just because you think something and visualize something doesn't mean that it's going to happen 100% of the time. Yes, it all starts with vision, but you've got to put that vision into practice and use the law of affection. So me, 3 years ago, I knew I was only worth $80,000 a year, but how do I create more wealth? Well, I can easily just impact more people's lives. So that's exactly what I did. I learned how to use the internet, and instead of me trading my time for money at $33 an hour, I can now impact more millions of people because I can reach a larger global audience. This little guy, as an example, I bought him from Jamaica, cost me $20. The producer of that, if they make $5 per unit and they sell 2,000 units in a year, they're worth to society $10,000. So really think about where you are in your life. If you want fancy things, if you want the fancy cars, then all you have to do is increase your value. I know a lot of people in the fitness industry, if you're selling a $20 product, but you can't grow a brand and reach a larger scale audience, then you're not going to be worth much. But if you can grow an organic audience and sell 500 copies of a $20 ebook, 500,000, sorry, you'll be worth, is it $10 million for your value to society. So you got to look at ways that you can reach more people, either, you know, on a larger scale selling smaller products, or on a smaller scale impacting more lives. If I own that apartment complex down there, I think there's 30 buildings down there, but if I was collecting $500 rent every single month, guess what your value is? It's $15,000 a month. So you can easily just, you know, trade your time for money, increase your value by increasing your intrinsic value, or you can impact more people on a global scale. So hopefully that makes sense, that you get paid exactly what you're worth. Find ways where you can stop trading your time for money, reaching more people, selling, you know, products instead of selling your time, and you'll get paid essentially what you're worth. The law of attraction, it's so important, but always remember the law of affection. It happens 100% of the time. I know you can just look at anyone, any self-made millionaires, any celebrities, they're exactly getting paid what they're worth. I remember thinking, how the hell does Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao earn like $150 million, $50 million for one fight? Why? Because that's what the society wanted. That's what people wanted. They wanted to see that mega fight. It's a bit of a letdown, but you know, they got paid exactly what they're worth. That's what the people wanted. So as an entrepreneur, think about how you can serve more people. It can be anything. It can be phone covers. Sell these at $2. Sell 1 million of them, you're going to be worth $2 million. So think of it that way, how you can affect more people on a global scale, and you can accumulate a lot more wealth a lot more quicker. So hopefully you understood that message, and hopefully it resonates with you and you can do something about it and live the life that you've always wanted to live. Cheers.